To manage your site content, you'll need to access the Pages section of your site. To do so, click the Pages icon in the left navigation, or click the Edit Pages icon in your site home screen. In this example, you'll notice that I have several pages of my site showing. I also have a few blog posts on the site. As your site grows, it may be useful to use the List view to show a larger quantity of pages on your site. In the List view, I can see all of my pages listed within the Pages section. I can also see my blog posts within the Blog section. You will also notice that you can create event and job posts on a site. Since this site is fairly small, let's view our pages using the grid view. Let's create a new page on this site. You'll notice the 4 different page types listed on this page. Since I want to create a standard page using blocks, let's create a regular page that I will add blocks to. I'm going to create a page describing our services. First, we need to update the page title on the page. Next, we need to add a meta description to the page. Just in case you don't know what a meta description is, you can click on the question mark icon and it will give you more information on what it is. Let's close the properties of this page. Now it's time to build the structure of this page. We can do this by adding blocks to our page. By clicking the Add New Block button, we can access the blocks available to us. In case you're wondering what an individual block does, you can click the question mark icon and view a help article with examples of that block. This block looks like what I want to use on my page. Let's add a hero block to this page. There's now a hero block on my services page, as displayed in the breadcrumb on the top of the page. I'd like to add another block to my services page. I need to add several sections describing my services, so let's add a media grid block. Now let's go back to the services page. You'll notice how I have a hero block and a media grid block. Let's update the hero block. First, I'm going to update the title text to Learn All About Our Services. Then I'm going to hit Save. Now let's update the body text to say, View our list of services below. Then I'll hit Save again. Now let's update the background image. ContentActivator allows for many different types of content to be uploaded, including uploading of files from your system. I can use royalty-free stock photos, patterns, and icons. I can also use files from YouTube, Vimeo, and SoundCloud. For now, I'd like to use stock photo in my hero block. This image here looks pretty good. Once the image uploads, I'll click Done. Now that I've placed this image, I'm noticing a few items I'd like to modify. I want to make the image taller and I can't read the text very well. To modify these items, I'm going to access the Customization Options menu and change a few things. To make the image taller, I'm going to General, then Height. Let's select the large size. Now let's access the Title Color section and make it white. Then for the body text, let's access the body text color and adjust it to a light gray. I also think I should have a button on this block. Let's go back to the Customization Options menu and access the Buttons section. I'm going to enable Button 1. Then I want to give it a color of orange. Now that we have a button in this block, by clicking it, I can manage the button text and where it links to. Let's link this button to the media grid on this page and make the text say, Learn more about our services. It looks like we're pretty good with the hero block. Let's go back to the services page, then edit the media grid block. First, let's update the title to Services List. I don't need any body text, so let's get rid of that by clicking the Clear button. Then, for our 3 services lines, let's add a title to each of them. Now let's add some more images. To keep this quick, let's upload a few images to represent each service line. Remember, you can upload any image, icon, or video in a media location. I'm noticing that the height of the third image is a little too tall. I want to make sure they're all the same height. Let's change the media aspect ratio in the customization options menu. Now, they'll all be the same size. Then, I want to give this media grid block a light gray background color. I think we're good to go with this media grid block, so let's go back to the services page. It's time to preview this page. We can now see that I have a page that scrolls down. I can see my 3 services below on the page. There's one thing I'm noticing on this page that I'd like it to do. I'd like to add a link in my navigation to this page. To do this, we need to go to the settings page and then click on the navigation section. Click Add Navigation Link. Select the services page from the menu. I've now added a services section in my navigation. Let's go to the Publish section to publish our site. But before I do that, I'd like to preview the site one last time. I can see that there's a services section in my navigation that links to the page I created. It looks good, so it's time to publish. We've now published our site to the public internet for the world to see.